It's week 16 of the NFL, and the focus is on Mason Rudolph. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Bucs and the Cowboys under the lights on Sunday night.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA. Holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a player who had a string of wins to end his 2023 season. Now in his 6th year, Mason Rudolph.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going play action. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way when he can finally get to him.
To throw here on 1st down. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, this is Mitchell. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Fred Warner. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Purdy setting up that play action. That's Mayer. He's got it. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 17 at the 34-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. This one is taken in by Tony. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They'll throw on 3rd and long. It's a race down the right side. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and
touchdown, Tampa Bay! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. And he pulled it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after, left on the table.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And this one doesn't make it into the landing zone. It comes down shy of the 20, and by the new rules this year, that means the ball is going to be placed at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got his target, it's Tony. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be. The Buccaneers and Mason Rudolph about ready to get back to work on offense. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Give now to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Buccaneers looking to add to their advantage. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Gets out of trouble. But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Setting up the screen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
He's on the move. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back now, pressure on its way. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Buccaneers push the lead to 20.
Cowboys nothing. Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Pretty throwing here on first. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. Gets it to Paris Campbell. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Cowboys drop the lead back to 13. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Buccaneers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Buccaneers first down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. We've reached the break. The Bucs visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Stephon Diggs. A touch.
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Returning it from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Purdy on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now with Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Now 3rd and 13.
Now Purdy. Chased out to his right. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. Broke through the tackle. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The Buccaneers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 16. He's got Pierce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Brought down by Jalen Carter. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And you're going for this. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And he's brought down for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Purdy looking to throw. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Trying the right side with Miller. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He fires one deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and long. Pass play now. He's looking deep once again. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. First down throw by Purdy. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Buccaneers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 38. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. And they'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Running once more with Miller. He spins right by him. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Forced out to his right. That's completed right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second-effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Return starts from the 16. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now it's Purdy. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Purdy to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. This one intended for the running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. To throw again, it's Purdy. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Again, it's Miller. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11. Dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Buccaneers moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hand off here for Miller. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal. A give right side to Miller. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Buys time, rolling right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Looking to throw, Purdy. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Purdy setting up that play action. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Cowboys 7. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Dallas.